Over 100,000 trucks have been recalled due to engines catching fire. Toyota's reputation for reliability is fading, and Ford's EcoBoost is being called a $5,000 ticking time bomb. Today we're breaking down 15 trucks that have caused serious headaches for owners. And, honestly, the number one spot might surprise you. Number 15. Ram 1500 with the 3-liter EcoDiesel from 2014 to 2019. We're starting with a truck that has, one of the scariest issues imaginable, an engine that can actually catch fire. The 3-liter EcoDiesel, used in the Ram 1500 and Jeep Grand Cherokee, was marketed as efficient and powerful. However, a class action lawsuit labeled one of its components, the EGR cooler, as severely defective. Here's the problem. Under extreme heat, the EGR cooler can crack and leak coolant into the intake manifold. When that coolant turns into vapor, it can ignite instantly, leading to a catastrophic engine fire. In 2019, FCA recalled over 100,000 vehicles, but lawsuits claimed the company had prior knowledge of the issue and didn't handle the recall properly. Eventually, this led to settlements, extended warranties, and reimbursements. The issues didn't stop there. Owners also reported failures of the high-pressure fuel pump and sensors, leading to unexpected stalling. Between fire hazards, breakdowns, and expensive repairs, the EcoDiesel has earned a notorious reputation. Number 14. Jeep Gladiator, 2024 to 2025. The Jeep Gladiator stands out with its unique design, part Wrangler, part pickup, but it also inherits many of the Wrangler's reliability concerns. Given its high price, these problems hit even harder. One major issue is the well-known death wobble, where the front end shakes violently at highway speeds. It's honestly one of the most unsettling problems a driver can face. Water leaks are another common complaint. While the removable roof and doors are fun, they often allow water into the cabin, leaving interiors damp and musty. Things got worse in September 2024, when Stellantis issued a recall after instrument clusters began failing completely. Drivers could lose all gauges and speed readings. In the end, buyers are paying premium prices for a truck that ranks poorly in long-term reliability. The novelty quickly wears off when dealing with shaking steering, faulty electronics, and water damage. Number 13. Nissan Titan, 2024, its final year. While the Cummins-powered Titan XD had its own major issues, the standard Titan makes this list for a different reason. It's being discontinued, and its final models are raising concerns. Nissan ended production after 2024, signaling it couldn't keep up with competitors. Reports from owners of the last models are troubling, with some experiencing complete engine failure in the 5.6-liter V8, before even reaching 1,000 miles. These aren't minor problems, they often require full engine replacements. On top of that, many drivers report harsh, jerky transmission behavior. Buying a discontinued truck comes with risks. Support may decline, resale value drops, and long-term reliability becomes uncertain. Choosing a Titan at this stage is, honestly, a gamble. Number 12. Rivian R1T, covering model years 2022 to 2025. The Rivian R1T entered the market as a futuristic electric truck packed with innovation, performance, and off-road capability. But, honestly, reality hasn't matched the hype. The truck has been plagued with reliability issues. Consumer Reports even ranked Rivian as the least reliable brand in the United States, pointing to electrical problems, poor build quality, and even battery replacements on nearly new vehicles. There have also been multiple recalls, including issues with driver assist systems, misidentifying vehicles, faulty lights, malfunctioning turn signals, and airbags that may not deploy. While over-the-air updates help, they can't fix everything, and limited service centers make matters worse. When critical systems fail, it goes beyond inconvenience and becomes a safety concern. Number 11. Chevrolet Silverado EV, model years 2024 to 2025. The Silverado EV was meant to be GM's flagship electric truck, competing directly with the F-150 Lightning. Instead, it's showing signs of being rushed to market. Despite being new, it already has several recalls. Issues include poorly insulated wiring that could cause a loss of power, improperly tightened seatbelt bolts, and even problems with pedestrian warning sounds being too quiet. These aren't small oversights. They suggest rushed production. Early buyers are essentially acting as test users for a truck that may not be fully ready. Number 10, the Ram 1500 with the Hurricane engine for 2025. Now, it might seem a bit harsh to include a brand new truck, but honestly, the 2025 Ram 1500 is raising some real concerns because of its new engine. Ram replaced its long-trusted Hemi V8 with a new 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 called the Hurricane, and while it sounds promising on paper, it's still unproven when it comes to real-world truck use. Early owners are already reporting things like warning lights, battery problems, and electronic glitches. Plus, the added complexity of turbocharging just brings more potential failure points. The Hemi had a really strong track record, but the Hurricane, well, it's still an unknown. Early signs suggest buyers could face delays, repairs, and reliability concerns. Number 9. The Nissan Frontier for 2024 to 2025. The redesigned Frontier was supposed to modernize Nissan's midsize truck, but quality issues have popped up pretty quickly. There have already been several recalls, including one for a suspension component that could fail and cause loss of steering, and another where airbags might not deploy. On top of that, there are complaints about malfunctioning cameras, lighting issues, interior rattles, and honestly, pretty poor paint quality. All these problems point to deeper production issues, making ownership a lot more frustrating than most people expected. Number 8. The Ford F-150 Lightning, covering model years 2022 to 2025. The all-electric F-150 Lightning was supposed to be the future of trucks, but its early years have been packed with problems. Owners are reporting failures with batteries, charging systems, and electronics. There have also been some major recalls, like steering-related issues and defects in battery cells that could even lead to fires. Some incidents have been pretty serious, including loss of control and parts actually detaching from the vehicle. Repairs, especially battery replacements, can take weeks. For a flagship product, these issues have been seriously disappointing and, in some cases, even dangerous. Number 7. The Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon for 2023 to 2025. These redesigned trucks looked really promising, with bold styling and updated technology. Unfortunately, a lot of owners have run into major problems. The most common complaints are dead batteries, software glitches, and trucks that just won't start at all. Consumer Reports even ranked them among the least reliable vehicles out there. And there was a recall for automatic emergency braking activating unexpectedly, which could create some pretty dangerous situations on the road. For buyers, it's just super frustrating to invest heavily in a vehicle that struggles with such basic functionality.